mind's a powerful thing. When you set yourself a goal, it can pretty much always get there. I just rode bikes as a kid like every kid should. It gives me direction and a focus, I think. The word is flow, to just, like a river running down a trail, it's just an effortless, you shouldn't take up loads of energy, it shouldn't be stressful, it should be something that just happens naturally. Being allowed to roam free on the farm and just be a kid, have fun and explore your surroundings was probably a big factor in my success. I spent 15 years racing downhill, so yeah, long career, won numerous national titles, European titles, and then 2 World Cup overall victories, and then finally the World Championships in 2010. My career's changed and I've now moved into the enduro. It's a very different pressure now, I think. It's not all about that one run. You've got sometimes 2 or 3 days of racing, and to be able to maintain a positive attitude for that time is some of the hardest days I've had, in my racing career. Winning the World Enduro title just once was an amazing achievement. So I've won it 3 times in 3 consecutive years it's crazy, really.
I don't normally play darts when you're working on my bike.
You've done worse things.
I used to have entertained. I normally get bored. That's the problem.
And certainly for me, having James, my partner, as a massive, asset in terms of he comes from a biking background. He's taught me so much about riding, not just how fast I could go down the hill or who I could beat. It was a personal challenge, just to could I get up that rock step. James just made me realise that there's more out there.
There are so many people that say, "Oh, Tracy, what is it you're doing, and how do you manage to be so competitive?" But in the everyday life, I see Tracy's commitment to every aspect, and so to compete at the top level, you need to tick all the boxes. The equipment needs to be great, your fitness needs to be good, your diet needs to be excellent.
But I don't always have the time and energy to then invest in my bike and make sure my bike's running well. So I think that idea of there needs to be a team, there needs to be a network around you that enables you to get the best out of yourself and your life and your lifestyle.
I think there's a big thing about just building up slowly and making sure that you've got so many other skills in there that can help you, and not just being able to only ride a bike. You learn so much more about your body as well. And I think for me, going from table tennis to mountain biking, you wouldn't think those 2 things connected. Being able to kind of use your body and adapt to the environment and to the things around you is super important for everyone in life. With a few basic skills and being in control of your bike, you could do anything with it and utilise a bike to get pleasure from, or any age and at any level. You don't have to be risking your life. The discipline that we have as athletes, I think, is so valuable to everyday life. And just learning to look after your body, to get the best out of it, to rest, to look after ourselves. We only have one body, and if we abuse it for the entire of our lives and don't give it rest and just feed it, poor food, we're never going to get the best out of it. Our brain function's not going to be good. We're not going to have clear thoughts to be able to make good decisions. We're not going to be able to enjoy beautiful places. The main things now is looking for healthy foods. That's a broad way of looking at it, but food that's not been processed, so stuff that's very natural, that if I could grow at home I would. And then looking for something that's going to give me the energy that I need in a way that is also good for my body. It's not just packing sugar in that I've got an instant high. So my events got longer, so I've needed to learn to eat to maintain energy throughout the day. And then also looking at recovery. After a massive big day, making sure I'm getting food into my system as soon as I can and not leaving it so late, and learning what's good to put in and not overdoing it. You've got to believe that you prepared well. I think that's the key to it. So it's building, everything builds up to it. You've done good training, you've prepared your food, you've prepared your rest, your bike's in good shape, all these little things. I think that all builds into giving you a positive mindset, and that was the key for me. Yeah, it's been a pretty good few years of teamwork, I think, with some huge success and an amazing journey along the way. I think cycling is a really amazing way of still keeping active, still keeping fit, and it doesn't have to be careering down crazy mountains. the bike is taking me to so many amazing places, and I hope that, you know, it will for the rest of my life give me the opportunity to explore. You know, some people think it was bonkers what we're riding, but I feel pretty happy up here and feel happy when I'm on my bike, so good combination. This whole life and this whole career has been all about riding a bike. It's bike riding, it's not anything more than that, and I think you need to remember that and have fun with it, to actually have given yourself a chance to be outside, to be silent maybe, to not be in a crowd, to not always be with people, to actually just take a moment to sit back and realise what an amazing place we do live in, and to just have something that inspires. We all need that.